Have you ever noticed the smirk or the smile on the narcissist's face when it seems like they've caused some type of pain to you, when they've caused you some type of harm? Have y'all ever noticed the smirk and the smile that just comes across their face sneakily, right? I don't know if y'all ever caught this, but if you ever paid attention to a narcissist when they've done something that's wrong, there's this smirk and this smile that just comes across their face if you just look at them really, really well. I know I've caught this a lot of times, and I've talked to several people who've caught the same thing. They say that they will just look, and it will happen to see in the peripheral if they're not facing the narcissist. Just this smirk that comes across this face, right? They'll just smirk as if, they just got one up on you. And that's because they feel like they have. You see, the smirk on a narcissist's face is a sign that they have temporarily relieved their own pain and shame through harming someone else. That's power, it's control, it's proof that they matter, proof that they exist. Due to the lack of their unstable identity, they often struggle with feeling they exist because they have no self to be aware of. That's the thing. A feeling of invulnerability, a feeling of superiority. I've heard a lot of people say that sociopaths have told them that abuse really gives them a high incomparable, to any drug. It's a euphoric feeling, an adrenaline rush. That's what it is. See, they are emotionally children, so they struggle with boredom, y'all. They love chaos and confusion. They get a thrill from chaos. Peace makes them uncomfortable. The emotional pain they cause others is also proof to them that they matter to others. You see, most narcissists always feel inadequate, if not all of them. And a lot of narcissists were raised in households in which toxicity is regularly, it's yoked with love. I don't know what kind of love. I don't even know if I said that right, because they don't seem to know how to love anybody, right? Not even themselves. Most narcissists, they feel if they can cause chaos and harm to you, that's one up in you. I'm just saying, y'all, this is how they operate, y'all. This is why you'll see that smirk. For those of you who've seen it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you have come across this. This, y'all, is so evil, y'all. Just comes across their face. And you're like, what the F do you think is... Never mind. Y'all listen, this is what they do. This is how they operate, y'all. They have to feel like they're harming you in some way, shape, or form. And it's that temporary relief. Gotcha. This is what they'll do. This is why I always tell people, I don't understand how they want to be around these kind of people. How? They offer, let me get it right, no substance, y'all. And you get nothing from being around these individuals. Narcissists enjoy your pain in a sadistic way. It's because it's proof that they matter to you. They have value, that they exist. This relieves their shame. It also tells them that they're better than you in their warped minds. And narcissists need to believe that they're better than you. Narcissists live in grandiosity and delusional fantasy. They constantly see their relationships as a secret war. But they're the only one who knows there's a battle. Make it make sense. So when they hurt you, they think they just won against you. Does that make sense? And they also believe everyone deserves it. They want others to have a taste of the suffering that they sit in. They tell themselves that they're victims and they deserve vengeance for how everybody wronged them. Y'all, they're the ones doing the wrong. Who the hell is wronging them? You can't make it up. Narcissists think revenge is justice. They can't see their own hypocrisy or horrors. It's a childish mentality, y'all. And all their rage is a reflection of what they feel for how they were brought up as a child, or their childhood traumas for those narcissists that really had childhood traumas, because a lot of them don't do anything but lie. I told y'all the narcissists that I was dealing with lied about their whole childhood trauma. Everything was a lie. None of it was real. None of it was real, y'all. They're soul murderers, okay? And they also believe that their revenge is deserved for any small or perceived slight. This is a part of their entitlement and emotional immaturity. They have the most unluckiest hand in life. And all this anger at the world, y'all. And it's all because of them. They create their own drama, their own chaotic life. They create all their own mishaps. It's because of them that they're going nowhere fast. And have the audacity to want to cause harm to other people. And then you turn around and they got this smirk on their face like they just got one up on you. No, you just got one up on yourself. That's what you just did. Because people figure them out and leave their ass, y'all. Abandon them. Yeah. So who are they really getting one up on? Because guess what? They'll lie right now about they wasn't smirking. I remember asking a narcissist, what the hell are you, what are you smiling about? I'm not smiling. What was that? When you're green and you don't know, y'all, you wonder all these things. But once you figure out what a narcissist is, what they really are from their core, yeah. Not just a conceited, self-absorbed person. When you figure out what the narcissist really is, this is when you sit down and say, y'all, everything is it just rubs off your shoulders. Because now you know what they are and who they are. And the things that would have gotten to you when you didn't know does not get to you when you do. I promise it doesn't. I always say I don't see people just wanting to be in their life. A lot of things you see with the narcissist, you just can't unsee it. They are who they are, y'all. And with their smirk on their face, you'll feel like you're looking at some Jekyll and Hyde madness. This is what you feel like you're looking at. But internally, narcissists are living out a fantasy narrative in which they're both the victim and the hero. You feel like you're looking at the Joker. And you are. But they're so deluded that they're convinced they're Batman or somebody. Y'all make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. People ask me, Yolanda, what the hell is that smirk on their face? Oh, that's the one up you smirk. That's what I called it. That's the got you smirk. Yeah. That's how they feel. They're delusional like this. They are delusional like this. They enjoy other people's suffering. Why? Why do they enjoy that? Because this is how they feel inside themselves and most of their lives. Misery loves company, right? So in the moment when another person is really hurting, narcissists feel better. It's also because narcissists want to matter. So their ability to emotionally hurt someone else, right? It presents proof to them that they matter. It's similar to a child creating a mess just to get their mom's or dad's attention. But the difference between a toddler and a narcissist is that the toddler won't enjoy this, right? If the mom gets upset, but the narcissist will. Most narcissists, if not are, sadistic, y'all. I've seen this smirk so many times, and it's real disturbing. It's a real disturbing thing to see. And a lot of times when you're green and you don't know, you'll expect the narcissist, will act out of compassion, but they smirk and they try to hide their enjoyment in your pain. And not really hiding it if they're smirking like that, right? And you can see it. It's a very ugly thing to see. And it makes you realize that not all people are human. Though they may look like it from the outside. And they do this because they simply can't hide how they really are. They really can't hide it. Sometimes they'll smirk and you're staring right at them. It's a superiority they feel by being able to cause emotional pain in another person. The smirk is blatant, in your face, gotcha, beat you. It's like a show of disrespect to the loser. And they'll tell you that smile is everything but what it really is. When in reality, they simply can't hide how happy they are to feel in control of another person's emotional pain. They can deny the smirk and claim it was a smile. They can really belittle the person's, emotional pain with a smile and say, I was thinking about something else. Or why can't you just be happy for me? Y'all, they'll say anything and do anything, some of them, if you catch them in that moment. But a lot of times, y'all, that smirk is exactly what it looks and feels like. And once you have repeatedly seen that inappropriate smile and that condescending smirk, you'll know. It's always when you're going through something, when you're having a mishap or you're in some kind of pain, this is when you'll see this. So you'll know that it's not what they say it is. For those of the narcissists that try to lie to you and tell you when you see it. Because once you've seen it a couple of times like I have, you won't even ask. You'll automatically know what it is. You can feel the room when you see it. That smirk has sadism written all over it. Do you hear me? It's cocky and it's arrogant. And it's gloating to have gotten one up on you. This is what they're thinking. Life is a game of competition for a narcissist, and their inferiority complex has to be kept at bay. I'm just saying, y'all, that's exactly what this is. Narcissists actually regret the fact that they don't have total control over their own lives, and their lack of empathy means they don't care about what matters to most people. Sorry to say it, y'all, but they are not with you. They are definitely against you. See, their victory lies in your loss. Your demise enhances their superiority. And this is as good as it gets with a narcissist. I'm just saying, that's what you're dealing with. Shout out to you for the question. Shout out to the inbox, This is what you're dealing with. This is why you see that, that sadistic smirk and that smile come across their face. They are gloating over what they just done to you. No matter how bad it is. They are always happy for your downfall. This is what makes them feel good. Temporarily, this is what makes them feel good. This is why where there isn't any chaos, they will cause some. Narcissists do not do well in peace, just pieces. This is how they operate, y'all. I call it pleasure. They experience pleasure in causing pain to another person. When they feel they've triumphed over you, that's pleasure to a narcissist. That's what it is. It's straight pleasure. They enjoy this. I'm just saying. They can't even control it. I call it the crooked smile smirk, y'all. Because it just seeps out. They can't even control it. They feel so good in that moment, you just have to catch it on their face. I know I've seen it a lot of times on a bunch of different narcissists on more than one occasion. And this is how I know exactly what it is. When I got this question saying, Yolanda, I live with a narcissist and I'm always seeing this sadistic smirk on their face, that's because that's exactly what it is. It'll change the room. You'll feel it in the room. That's that gotcha smirk. And like I said, they can't even hide it. And I believe all of narcissists do that. I believe they all do it because sometimes, y'all, it just shows up on their face. They are enjoying eliciting a desired reaction from the target. See, that boosts their ego and gives them a sense of power and control. Narcissists find satisfaction in the erratic behavior and reactions of their victims. Just seeing you going through something. This is what is going on, y'all. This is what it is. The more down and out they can see you, the better they feel. It's not surprising at all When you've dated one narcissist, it's like you've dated them all. They enjoy harming other people. And it's difficult to understand, but once you accept that as a fact, then you will know that they are all hopeless individuals. And the only safe thing for a person dealing with a narcissist is to stay well away from them. You know, I'm going to say this, y'all, and I'm going to leave it at that. Causing emotional pain to others is a part of their sadistic disorder. It actually brings them pleasure to hurt other people and makes them feel good about themselves. And that's why you're seeing this evil smirk come across their face every time you're going through something or something is happening to you that's a misfortune. This is what they enjoy. It's extremely creepy, especially when it comes from someone really, really, really close to you, like supposed to be a family member. It comes from their satisfaction from watching you suffer because they think that that makes them feel better somehow when somebody else is suffering. All right? I hope I helped somebody. You guys, that's it for this video, okay? Take the time out to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on your bell so you will know when I'm coming through with another video. Until next time.